Place the hands beside you. Use that leverage to square the shoulders back and down. Strong lift out of the core. Dancing with gravity. Lengthen spine, lift the heart. Keep as much of that as possible as the hands come back out in front in third eye mudra. Eyes closed, also focused at the third eye. Take advantage of the mild leverage of the back of the hands and the knees to allow the body below the waist to settle towards the earth. Above the waist, continuing with the strong lift out of the core. Gently, slightly tilt the pelvis forward. Align the torso over the hips. Chin parallel to the earth. Crown of the head aligned over the base of the spine. Maintain this position and allow the body to relax. We'll say good morning to the breath, starting with deep abdominal, navel center breathing, tummy center breathing. On an inhale, tummy expands. And on exhale, tummy contracts. Belly button towards the spine. Inhale, tummy out. Exhale, tummy in. Breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I know. As the in-breath grows deep, the out-breath grows slow. Breathing in makes me calm. Breathing out makes me ease. With the in-breath, I smile. With the out-breath, I release. Breathing in, there is only the present moment. Breathing out, it is a wonderful moment. Enjoying additional moments, slowing down the pace of the breath. Taking inhales and exhales to maximum capacity. Continue to follow the rhythm of the breath as much as you can during class and all waking moments outside of class to calm the mind and relax the body. Soften face, jaws, throat, tongue, relax. Acknowledge at least one item in your life to be grateful for. Rub the palms together. Place them in stillness in front of the heart center, thumbs to the sternum, elbows out to the side. Let the power of the palms press together, further lengthen the spine. Notice when the spine lengthens, the heart center opens. This is a safe place to open the heart. We'll tune in by chanting the Adi mantra 3 times. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I recognize my own inner sunshine. The golden chain that links us with all yoga practitioners, past, present, and future, in all the universes allows that power, strength, grace, calmness, confidence, kindness, openness, vulnerability, and love into our practice. Inhale, tummy out. Exhale, tummy in. Inhale to chant. Om Namo Kirudev Namo. Om Namo Kirudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Continue to feel the vibration and the effect of the mantra inside you, around you. Silently vibrate the mantra to yourself a minimum of 1 time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Set intention. Allow intention to sink to the core of your being. Anchor it in. And simultaneously project it out into the universes through the third eye. And lower hands and arms down. Welcome to yoga class at Holly Hill South, planet Earth. And what I want to know is, where are the holly trees? This area is called Holly Hill South, but I've never seen any holly trees. So that's something we'll get to investigate at some future date. We'll continue with our practice, yoga to calm the mind and relax the body, having the byproduct of strengthening the immune system. And I've been altering the practice a bit, so you may need to bear with me. Things might not flow as well as they normally do. I say as well, but sometimes the non-flow is more enjoyable, or it doesn't really make a difference. But it might feel a bit clunky at times, or at least I'll feel clunky. Maybe you'll get a good laugh. So, hello? Okay, just taking care of somebody in partying there. So, we'll be doing an asana and pranayama practice today designed to support on an anatomical level and a physiological symptoms, physiological level. See, that's a little bit of clunky there. I could get more smooth there. For symptoms of anxiety, to help relieve symptoms of anxiety. So we'll be using both Brahmana asana practice and Langana pranayama practice. And the purpose of the Brahmana is to build inner strength, and the purpose of the Langana is to calm the nervous system, to create that state of parasympathetic engagement, so that life's challenges can be faced with fortitude and confidence, yet feel calm and at peace. So Brahmana means uplifting, and Langana means calming. So we'll see if we can strike a balance, a dance between the two. Also, one of the common symptoms of anxiety at an anatomical level is increased tension in the shoulders and neck. So we'll be doing some asana practices that will help to relax tension in that area. We'll also use contralateral movements, right brain, left brain. This helps to increase mental focus and also to calm the system. And as always in class, we'll be using the breath, focusing on the breath. And just to say, sometimes it takes time to build breath capacity, respiratory fitness to my instructions. So if you ever feel like you're that it's difficult, that it's producing anxiety to stay at my breath pace, the slow pace. If you need to take more breaths, then please do that. Not to force the breath. So as always, we'll start with some warm-ups. So let's come down onto backs. And Zach got on his back on the sofa, on our backs, hands and arms over the head on the earth. Hold on to one thumb with the other fist. Now he's off his back. And extend out in both directions from the core. Move the feet around, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, buttocks, lower back, middle back, shoulder blades, in between the shoulder blades, chin mildly tucked towards the heart. Burrowing the back of the body into the earth. And burrow back to stillness. Very slightly lift one leg off the earth. Stretch forward. Lower it back down. Lift the other leg off the earth. Stretch forward. Lower it back down. And repeat. Alternately lifting, stretching, and lowering each leg. Imagine the legs walking away from the body, away from each other as much as possible, so especially possible during the floor exercises. Eyes closed, focused at the third eye. And walk legs back to stillness, reattach legs to the body, make sure they're your legs. So this is one of the changes. We did it yesterday. We'll be moving our buttocks up and down like we always do in warm-up, but the positioning of the feet will be different. So instead of pointing the toes when we inhale, we're going to flex the ankles. So whenever you hear flex the ankles, that means press the heels away from you and toes towards the body. So just I have to take a second here to do stuff with Zach. Zach, come on. Come on out here. Come on. He's getting into all sorts of mischief. Testing 1, 2. Just want to make sure something's acting a little different today. Can you hear me okay? I guess somebody would tell me if you weren't hearing me. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you, Jeff.
Okay, thanks for that, Kathy. All right, sorry about that. So let's come down onto backs. Hands and arms still over the head on the earth. Hold on to one thumb with the other fist. And also, as we focus today, part of the focus is on relaxing the shoulders and neck Bend the elbows a little bit here. So the hands are still on the earth, but just above the crown of the head. So by doing that, the shoulders relaxed a bit. So lift the buttocks off the earth and flex the ankles. So press the heels away from you, toes towards you. So opposite of what we normally do here. So buttocks is off the earth, flex the ankles. Flex the ankles means press the heels away from you, toes towards you. And then let the buttocks come back down. Now if this is too much on your back, then don't lift the back, just move the feet. And also, when we bring the buttocks back down, we only relax the feet. We don't point them. Everything comes to relaxation on the exhale as part of this lagana calming part of the practice. So let's lift the buttocks off the earth, flex the ankles, press the heels away from you, toes towards you, and then buttocks returns to earth, relax the feet. Inhale, buttocks up, flex the ankles. Exhale, buttocks down, relax the ankles. Add the breath. Inhale, buttocks up, flex the ankles. Exhale, buttocks down, relax the ankles. Inhale, buttocks up, push the heels away from you, toes towards you. Another way of saying flex the ankles. And exhale, back down. Inhale up, vibrate so. Exhale down, vibrate hum. Keep going at your pace set by your own inner teacher. Enjoying the blessing of being you. And next time buttocks makes it to planet Earth, let it remain on planet Earth. One by one, lift the feet off the earth and kick the buttocks with the heels. Bringing circulation to the legs. And inhale, legs to stillness. Retain breath. Apply Mula Bandh. Engaging the muscles of the groin area. And exhale, relax the Mula Bandh. Roll to one side. Use the top hand to leverage back up. And I'll be, until I learn the routine better, whoops, just lost the Zoom. Whoops. The internet cut out there for a second, so I'm just going to pin myself to the top again. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. I think we're okay. It was just a momentary blink. So I'm going to stay up. You can come back down onto your backs. So you get to rest here with some focus. I have to sit up to work. You guys get to have all the fun. So finding a comfortable position lying on the back. Here too, if you want to use a small cushion or a folded blanket under the head, if that makes you feel more comfortable. Or if you feel comfortable with a bolster or some blankets underneath the knee, you can do that, maybe both. If they're not already there, extend your arms to the sides, palms up. Legs between hip width and mat width apart. And if they're not already closed, close eyes, come into a state of relaxed, mindful, present awareness, noticing your state of mind, your habits of attention. Notice if you feel distracted or agitated, or if you feel the opposite, dull or sleepy. The distracted state, the original yogis called that Raja Guna, the Rajasic state of mind. The dull, sleepy state, the original yogis called that the Tamasic state of mind. Normally, as we go about the day, there's a normal fluctuation between Rajna Guna and Tamaguna. And what we're looking for ideally is that, again, relaxed, mindful, present awareness that the ancients called the sattvic state of mind. We'll come into that present moment, and we're going to direct our attention initially to different parts of the body. Bring attention to the bottoms of the feet. If you listen carefully, you feel the vibratory quality, the vibratory aliveness of your feet, possibly feeling that same aliveness in your palms, in fingertips, that tingling vibration. Listen carefully. Now, when I first went through this, when I was thinking, listen carefully, how can you listen carefully for a feeling? But if you, the act of listening carefully brings you into a state of awareness. So listen carefully and attempt to feel that subtle vibration that pervades the whole body. And this is the vibratory quality of the peripheral nervous system. And now listen for a deeper vibration. It may take some time to feel that deeper vibration. It's of the autonomic nervous system, not the peripheral. It's a deeper vibration than the peripheral. Take a few moments to relax deeply all the muscles, all 600 muscles in the body, one by one, and attune to that vibratory quality that pervades the whole system. Bring attention to the breath, and this practice will be using conscious breathing throughout the movements and pranayama. And as always in yoga, unless you need to take in more oxygen or your nose is stuffed, we breathe in and out through the nose with the mouth closed. And we'll use that partial glottal contraction the original yogis called ujjayi. So glottal is the throat area muscles, and by bringing sound to the breath, it helps to lengthen the breath. It helps to focus the mind. It has a meditation effect. But the ujjayi breath will be soft. I don't want to hear it all the way here in Holly Hill South. Hardly audible, just enough so you can feel the vibration in the throat. Now, it doesn't have to be in the throat. It can be in the throat. It can be in the nasal passage or any place in between. The important part is that it's a sound that you're paying attention to. During the practice, we'll be using two different kinds of inhale. When we're in Brahmana practice segment, we'll be using chest inhale And when we're converting to Lagana, calming, we'll be using belly inhale. Whether we're doing Brahmana or Lagana, the exhale will be the same, belly towards the spine. Begin to consciously, progressively deepen inhale and lengthen exhale. And the beginning part of this practice will be doing mostly a Brahmana practice, so it'll be chest inhale, so we'll start with that. So please inhale, expand chest, and then exhale. Belly drops towards the earth. Inhale, expand chest, lungs, heart center. Exhale, belly button moves towards the spine, earth, center of the earth. And continue, progressively deepening the inhale and lengthening the exhale. Now continue. What we're going to do, even though we're going to be moving right into Brahmana after this, is while we're doing this, it might be good to switch over to the Langana breathing just so you can tell the difference, and where we're not moving, it's easier to feel the difference. So finishing the breath, the current breath that you're working on the next inhale, rather than expanding your chest, just float the belly up towards the ceiling when you inhale. And then exhale the same. Navel drops towards the spine. And continue. Inhale, belly moves up towards the big, bright, beautiful blue sky. Exhale, belly moves towards the earth. And continue. And see if you can feel any difference in your state of mind with inhaling into the belly compared to what we were just doing, inhaling into the heart. On the next inhale, convert back to the chest breathing. On the next inhale, or a chest inhale, inhale into the chest. And exhale, belly towards the spine. Inhale into the chest. And exhale, belly towards the spine, and continue. To mention, the yoga practice has to conform to you. You don't conform to the yoga practice. If you're feeling very anxious this morning, rather than breathing into the chest, even during the Brahmana part of the practice, breathe into the belly instead. And now place the palms down, arms to the side still, palms down on the earth though. And this one we've been doing for quite a while. It's when we flex one foot and raise the other arm. And again, there is a difference with how we work the feet, like we did with the stretch on our back in the very beginning. So normally when we inhale And again, we'll be inhaling into the chest, exhale, belly towards the spine. So normally when we inhale here, we point the toes of the right foot away from the head, so it's going to be different. So inhale, point the toes towards the body instead, press the heel away from the body. Actually, let's just let go of the breathing here just so we can get the movement down. So when we move that right foot, again, flex the ankle. So whenever flex the ankle is heard, that means press the heel away from the body and point the toes toward the body. So that's just to the left foot. So as we do that, simultaneously lift the left arm over the head, palm faces the stars, retain the breath, and then exhale, arm to the side, and just relax the right foot. The right foot does not, the toes of the right foot don't point. On the exhale, everything is coming back to relaxation. And now we'll see if we can sync up with the breath as best we can. So inhale as you flex the right foot. Lift the left arm, the opposite arm over the head on the earth. Palm faces the stars. Retain the breath. 2 seconds. And exhale, arm to the side. Just relax that right foot. No pointing, point free. Inhale, flex the left foot, press the heel away from you, toes towards you. Opposite arm, right arm goes over the head on the earth. Pause, retain the breath. No Mula Bandh, hold 2 seconds. And exhale, relax the left foot. Right arm comes to the side. And we'll do that again. Inhale, flex the right foot, lift the left arm, retain the breath. This time 3 seconds. And exhale, arm to the side, relax the right foot. Inhale, flex the left foot, lift the right arm over the head, retain the breath, hold 3 seconds, and exhale, arm to the side. And now we're going to inhale, flex both ankles, press the heels away from you, toes towards you, hands and arms over the head on the earth. Pause, this time retain 4 seconds. And exhale, return back to the starting point, arms to the side, relax the feet. Inhale, again we're inhaling into the chest. Flex the ankles, arms over the head, retain the breath, this time for 5 seconds. And exhale. Arms return to the sides, flip the palms up, stay here. Return to 2-stroke breathing, just inhales and exhales. I've got a frog in my throat. I'm just going to grab some water. And to mention there during that sequence, you may have noticed too, we had been doing it so that we had a exhale holdout. So at the end of the exhale before, not today, we were holding the breath out. But where the beginning part of the practice is uplifting, the Brahmana portion, we leave that exhale hold out to help raise the energy in the body. Opposite of that, the inhale retention, it helps to energize the body. And one by one, bring the knees towards the heart center, palms on the back of the thighs. On an inhale, rock up, allow the soles of the feet to kiss the earth. Exhale back to the shoulder blades. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale so. Exhale home. What would a class be without some rocking and rolling? Knowing we have so many options available here. If you want, you can stay in the exhale position, hold on to the toes, alternately stretch the hamstrings, come into a modified plow. Or you can always stay in the inhale position, keep on breathing though, bring the knees up, modified sitting forward bend. Or you can stay rocking and rolling, or come up with your own variation. And whatever you're doing, if you're not rocking and rolling, come back to the rocking and rolling, and then rock and roll slightly to the left and right of the spine. To celebrate the kidneys and the adrenals. And then as we were, right up and down in the spine. Pick an inhale, use your best, safe, elegant, graceful, show-off free breakdance move. And come to an all-fours tabletop position. So again, in this part of the practice, during the sequences, I may not always have time to inhale into the chest. So I need to get another sip of water. But keeping in mind we're inhaling into the chest, exhale, belly towards the spine. And let's stand on knees. Now, also to say if you have sensitive knees, oh, my knees are very sensitive. I've got so much padding here, I'm all set. I've got like 3 yoga mats, a wool yoga mat, another yoga mat, a thick wool rug. So you can always place a blanket or more yoga mats underneath the knees just to make things a little bit softer for your knees. And of this sequence, we'll be doing 2 different variations of this posture. Sometimes we'll be sweeping both arms behind the back, and sometimes one. And wherever your breath cycle is at, let's inhale fully. And then on exhale, belly towards the spine. And inhale, take your arms wide, sweep them wide up over your head. And as you exhale, bend forward, arms behind the back, palms up, third eye into the earth. Stay here, continue to breathe in child's pose. Be aware of the engagement of the neck here. Send the inhale to the neck area. Use the exhale to soften that area. One of the advantages of the hands being on the lower back is you can really relax the shoulders here. First, relax the elbows, and then relax the shoulders. Maybe rest the shoulders on the front of the thighs. And now on an inhale, rise up, arms out to this wide out to the sides, sweep them out to the sides. Retain the breath. And exhale, float back down, both hands on the lower back, palms up. Belly to the spine. Inhale into the chest. Rise up. Stay here, continue to breathe. For now, just stay looking forward. And on the next exhale, lower the arms to the sides. And put your right arm behind your back. And then take your left arm over the head. So a good way to remember this is to which side we turn the head. So when we come back down, like we've been doing into child's pose, this arm, the left arm, is going to be coming behind the back, but then we turn the head in the opposite direction of the arm. So let's do that. Let's bring that left hand behind the back and turn the head and look to the right. Stay here, continue to breathe. Feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. Again, relax the elbows, relax the shoulders. Inhaling into the chest. Exhale, belly towards the spine. The chest inhale and the belly exhale is especially helpful in this position because the tummy's a bit constricted, so it's easier to inhale into the chest here than the belly. And the exhale, belly moves towards the spine as naturally. There's no barrier there. And leading with an inhale, float up, arms, sweep the arms wide out to the side, up, retain the breath, no mulaban, and exhale, arms to the sides. And now we'll lift the right arm in, we'll place the left hand behind the back. Do I have that? Yeah. And then the right arm into the air. Long straight spine, lifted heart here. So we get the right arm into the air. So in this one, we'll be looking left when we go down. So in an exhale, that right hand behind the back, look left, rest the right side of the head on the earth. Stay here, keep on breathing. Utilize any help you can find in the position. So the hidden help here is to relax the elbows. Usually if we relax the elbows in this position, the shoulders will relax as well. Can rest the shoulders on the front of the thighs. Stretching the right side of the neck here. taking a giant step or 2 or 3 or 11 outside the mind. And let's all inhale up, head back to center, sweep the arms wide. Retain the breath. Hold 5 seconds. Mula Bandha free. And exhale. Arms to the sides. So when I say Mula Bandha free, it doesn't mean that there's no charge for the Mula Bandha. It means that we don't do the Mula Bandha, but I like to eliminate the word no in any form from the practice, so that's why I say Mula Bandha free. But it really is free. There's no charge for the Mula Bandha ever when we do hold it. So let's come to a standing position. I can see that brought the laugh meter up a little bit. Zach was laughing. We've had quite a bit of fun doing this one over the years. So feet any comfortable distance apart. Again, we're still in the Brahmana part of the practice. We may not even get to the Lagana today, so, but that's okay. Eventually we will. So I'll just talk through it. We've been doing this before. On an inhale, we're going to raise both heels off the earth as we bring arms up halfway, and then we just continue up with one arm, retaining the breath. And then exhale back down, and then we get the other side, and then we get both sides, and then we do it again. So again, we're doing the inhale retention, not the exhale holdout. This is the uplifting part of the practice. We don't want to fall asleep. And also we'll be inhaling into the chest, exhale, belly towards the spine, if that's appropriate for you today. Wherever the breath is at, let's inhale, raise up both heels, arms up halfway, continue up with just the right arm, retain the breath, 2 seconds, exhale. When the arm meets the other one, they both go down, heels to the earth, a little bit of a dancing move, 3-stroke breathing, inhale. Arms to the sides, continue, heels off the earth, continue up this time with the left arm. Retain the breath. And exhale. Back down. A little dancing move with the hands. Now let's inhale everything up, both arms up. Retain the breath. This time 3 seconds. And exhale. Lower it back down. Inhale, heels up, arms halfway. Continue up with the right. Retain the breath. This time, 3 seconds. And exhale. Back down, heels to the earth. Little dancing move with the hand. Inhale, heels up, arms to the sides and up. Continue up with the left. Retain the breath. 3 seconds. And exhale. Back down. Dancing move. Inhale up. Heels off the earth. Both arms up this time. Retain the breath. This time for a 6 count. And exhale. All the way down. And relax. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Use that interlace to gently move the shoulders back and down towards the center of the earth, anatomically here in the practice. So physically, We're having quite a bit of focus today on relaxing the shoulders and loosening the neck. Inhale, vibrate so. Exhale, vibrate home. And release the interlace. And this next posture will be an adaptation of Uttanasana and Ardha Uttanasana. So we usually run through this in our sun salutation. We'll use the stacking hips over knees, knees over ankles, insteps of the feet parallel to each other, out steps parallel to the sides of the mat, 2 toes next to the big toe line up with the heel, feet carving out the number 11, getting a slightly pigeon-toed, feel a lift on the pubic bone, kneecaps, tailbone, in the opposite direction towards the earth, thighs towards each other and back, root below the waist. Use that as an excuse to lift above the waist, float the tummy up, the heart, square the shoulders back and down though, towards the center of the earth. Gently move the head around, just slow, tiny movements any way that your inner dancer deems fit. And head back to stillness, chin parallel to the earth. So we're going to do this first one in a very supported position. So again, we're still using that breathing. We're in the Brahmana part of the practice, so inhaling into the chest, exhale, as always, belly towards the spine. So place the palms onto the buttocks. And then on leading with an exhale, slide the hands back down the legs a little bit and come halfway. So with the torso parallel to the earth. So one of the, I've been saying this, but I see it again today. One of the advantages of having the video is I think right now that my torso is parallel to the earth, but you can see, and when I look at the video, it's not. So I can come down a little bit here. Stay here, keep on breathing. And now inhale, arch up, come a third of the way up, hands slightly up. Stay here, keep on breathing. And exhale. Slide the hands down to the heels, bend the knees. Bring the belly and chest to the thighs, tuck the chin towards the heart, point the crown of the head towards the earth. One of the best positions here for the neck and the shoulders to relax. Feel beautiful, balanced, blissful, bountiful. And leading with an inhale, bend the knees deeply, slide the palms up the legs, come back to stand. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, come a third of the way up, modified chair. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, slide the hands all the way up. And stay here, continue to breathe. Relax the arms to the sides. We're going to do that with our hands in front. So again, if it's easier for you to have your hands in the back, especially if you have any kind of issues with the lower back, it's best to have the palms on to the legs. You still get this, all the other benefits of the pose, but this time we're going to do it with the arms forward if your back can take it. And on an inhale, extend the arms forward and up and back. May as well go into a back bend. Exhale, belly towards the spine. Again, just come halfway. Bend knees. Inhale, come up a third of the way. Exhale all the way down. Belly towards the spine. Inhale, bend the knees deeply. Extend the arms out. And up. Back bend. Exhale halfway. Torso parallel to the earth. Inhale a third of the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale into the chest and float up. And exhale, angel wings to the radiant body and aura, palms facing forward. And now relax the arms to the sides. And while I'm thinking of it, just to say the way we've been moving here, slow, maybe a little bit slower than normal, and a more deliberate move. More muscle groups are worked that way, and at a deeper level. There's advantages to doing a flow routine, but sometimes you just breeze by the muscles and you don't get as much benefit from it. Sorry, I need to take another drink. Hi, I'm back. This one we've been doing quite a bit, and I probably will alter it a bit today. So if it gets clunky, I apologize. Just stay with me. This is also an adaptation of a pose called Utthita Trikonasana. So take the left foot and point it out. So the left foot is perpendicular to the right. The left heel matches up with the right arch. That back foot, you can angle the foot in a little bit. Since we're focusing in this Trikonasana so much above the waist, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I encourage to get as much space as you can between the feet. It doesn't really matter with this adaptation. And wherever you are in the breath cycle, let's inhale, chest out. Exhale, tummy in. Inhale, raise your arms out to the sides. And exhale, right arm in the air. You can place the palm. Today, why don't, instead of going through the different options, just place the palm hold on to the right calf. Stay here. Keep on breathing. And look down at the left foot, the foot right in front of you. Also, as we've done before, you can get an easier stretch on the shoulders here. If you take that top hand, swing it back, down, forward, and up again. Top hand over top shoulder over bottom shoulder. So looking down at the foot here. And then on an inhale, reach for that imaginary hook in the sky. Come back up. And then exhale, back down again. This time, look to the sky. So looking in the opposite direction, stretching the left side of the neck. Stay here, keep on breathing. And on an inhale, reach for that imaginary hook in the sky. Come back up. And relax the arms to the sides. And we'll do that one more time. So exhale, grab onto the left calf, look down at the foot. Inhale up, back to the starting gate. Exhale back down again. This time look to the sky. And inhale back up. And relax the arms to the sides. This is where it gets fun. Not that we're not having fun already, but this is just even more fun. So arms out to the sides. Same thing, let's exhale. And it's okay to keep a little bit of bend in that left knee. Exhale down, so left hand hold on to the left calf and look up towards the sky, really towards that right hand. And then follow the hand as you bring it forward. You may need to peek at me. I've brought the hand from above the head to forward. Still look at that front hand. And now move that hand back again, but look down towards the foot. Keep on breathing. We'll do that again. Move that arm forward. Look up at it. Exhale, move that arm back. Look down. And now on an inhale, reach for that imaginary hook in the sky. Come up to stand. And I think what's next is we get the other side. So come back, feet wide apart, toes pointing forward. Point the right toes away from the body. So here the right heel lines up with the left arch, hands on the hips pointing forward, that not forward to the sides, sorry. That back hip will want to come in a little bit, but see if you can bring it back. And arms out to a T. Look back and forth a couple times to make sure that the hands are on the same plane. And leading with an exhale, bring the right palm to the right calf, the left hand into the air. Look down at the foot. Inhale into the chest, come back up. Exhale, come back down, look up at the sky. Inhale, come back up, head center. Repeat that. Exhale, look at the foot. Inhale, back up, head to the center. Exhale, back down. Look to the sky. And inhale, reach for that imaginary hook, come back up to center. Relax the arms to the sides for a bit. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, belly towards the spine. And let's place the arms back out to a T. And let's exhale down and keep on breathing. Hold on to that right calf with the right hand. And then the left hand into the air. And look up. Look up towards the sky or that left hand. And relax away. See if you can get a grip on the mat with the feet. And use that to externally rotate the thighs. And now take that top hand and stretch it forward. And look at it. Whoa, with the hand. Almost fell backwards there. And now as you move that hand back further, so not above the head here, but back even further, look down at that front foot. And now bring the arm back and look back up. Bring the arm forward. Continue breathing. And then bring the arm back past the center and look down. And then arm back forward, look up, keep on breathing. And then on an inhale, reach for that imaginary hook in the sky and come up to stand. Shake it out. The purpose of a human is to receive love. And this is similar to the standing forward bend we did before, but we have our feet a little bit further apart. So you can either heel toe, walk the feet apart if you're okay with jumping. Hand over hand in front of the heart center and jump apart. And then relax the arms to the sides. And as we did before, we'll start with the palms onto the buttocks. And then on an exhale, starting with an exhale, slide down, come halfway, just like before. I'm going to do a side view here to see if I'm really halfway. I was. Extend away from the core, keep on breathing. And then on an exhale, slide the hands down, come all the way down. Stay here, keep on breathing. Tuck the chin to the heart, point the crown of the head to the earth. Use that Ujjayi breath, bringing volume to the breath. And on an inhale, we're going to come up just halfway. And then exhale back down again. Stay here, keep on breathing. If you can, let go of the legs, place the hands or fingertips on the earth, maybe heel toe the feet further apart. Maybe get the palms on the earth, the elbows, the crown of the head. Maybe you can press the crown of the head right into the earth, right down to the center of the earth to warm the head. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, belly towards the spine. Use the edge that's felt in the inner legs here as a reminder to find the breath. Use the breath to soften the edge. If there's any shaking in the legs, let it shake. Let the legs shake. And if you got more distance between your feet, start to heel toe the feet closer together. Place the hands behind the legs, and on an inhale, bend the knees. Slowly come back up. And then walk, heel toe, or jump the feet back together. And please come down onto backs for a well-deserved final relaxation. Put on any extra clothing. Cover up with a blanket. You can see I got some flowers yesterday to have in the video. I'm always fine-tuning the entertainment. And then on to backs. Arms to the sides, palms up. Legs between hip width and mat width apart. Pretending or for real, fingers and toes pointed towards the sides. Insteps facing the sky. Underneath back, move shoulder blades towards each other. And then shoulder blades return to earth a little bit closer to the hips. Recall intention that was set near the beginning of class. Pull the gratitude list out. Add a minimum of one item. And a maximum of 44.44 million. When done, come back to the breathing, movement of the tummy, and bathe in the afterglow of your efforts while listening to the colors of your dreams. We'll stay here for about 7 minutes. Remaining still, slowly begin to bring awareness back into the body. Without moving them, become aware of your fingers and toes. Now move the fingers, toes, hands, feet, arms, legs, hips, torso, shoulders, gently the neck and head, slowly waking up the body. Hands and arms over the head on the earth. Extend out in both directions from the core. Noticing the body's longer than before. Reaching with the fingertips in one direction. The toe tips in the other direction. Bring the knees towards the heart center, arms out to a T, palms down. Let the knees drop to the right as you look in the opposite direction towards the left. Inhale, legs and head back to center. Exhale to the other side, gaze in the opposite direction. Inhale back to center. Rub palms together and soles of the feet. Sending calmness to the mind, relaxation to the body. Palms in the back of the thighs. Very slowly at first begin to rock up and down on spine. When ready, rock up to cross-legged sitting. Palms together at the heart center, thumbs to the sternum, elbows out to the side, sitting like a yogi, defying gravity. First verse of the Long Time Sun can be used for healing, support, or comfort for yourself. Second verse for others. Inhale, tummy out. Exhale, tummy in. Inhale to sing. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Peace to all, love to all, light to all, food to all. Calm mind, relaxed bodies for all creatures in the universe, past, present, and future. Thank you for your hard work. and fun today. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Zach, you've been so good. Come on down. Come on down. Yes, I know you're limping a little bit on that paw, aren't you? Yes, yes. You get so much fan mail. Yes, more than me. More than me. I'm not jealous, though. Oh, yeah.